punished. We will all share this bounty. Hold out as long as you can.
Okay.
Yeah, no, the art team. But yeah, no,
What's up?
yeah, no, that's pretty much. There is a lot more that I didn't say, in the sense of like what was visually shown and moves and all that. Like I said, that's all stuff running down. But I want to run in like with the stuff that I know that really appeal to you, like that new net. Like if you run that as a commander, that would be really wicked. I know for myself, for my 5 color, that'll be a really good card to run into. And a couple of the other cards that I saw as reprints and all that. Like all around, I'm really looking forward to it coming out next year. It's the one that is kind of across to me is like the Viking one. I'm wondering what's gonna end up with that.
Yeah, that Viking one. That should be pretty interesting. I'm curious if they're gonna go with the actual like art style and stuff, or if they're going to
If I may say, operator,
you know, like
chosen
bring in the
Warframe
lore like they
suits
normally
you.
do, or you know, or even the gods, like because they've been on this, you know, more gods kick. So with the Norse one, if they bring in the gods, that could be really cool, especially with the way that, you know, most of the Norse gods are. They could be flippable legendary creatures, and that would be cool to have like a Odin deck with Odin as the commander, and it focuses around flying creatures because he can turn into like a crow. What's up? What's up?
Life support coming.
I've been good. Just been talking to Rob about the new stuff showing up in Magic. They're going back to Zendikar, and a lot of the stuff looks good. Yeah, the YouTubes have grown. They've definitely grown.
I've delivered a life support
Just been putting out content like no
no
tomorrow, so hopefully eventually it'll pick up. It's getting there. I'm still amazed I have as big of a following on Facebook as I do. I didn't think that many people were on Facebook watching games.
Get ready for a capsule.
Ooh, this is gonna be a lot of farming. A Necros with my effigy. It's gonna be a lot of farming. Ooh.
Additional support has arrived.
Resources galore.
Look at them. They come to this place when they know they are not secure. Tenno use the keys, but they are mere trespassers. Only I, Thor, know the true power of the Void. It is time. I will teach these trespassers the redemptive power of light.
Oh crap.
They will learn its simple truth. We cannot blame these creatures. They are being led by a false prophet, an impostor who knows not the secrets of the void. I was cut in half, destroyed, but through its Janus key, the void called to me. It brought
Oh,
me
and we got a wisp?
here.
Jeez.
I was reborn. This
This is gonna be insane.
temporary. My existence is forever. I cannot be destroyed.
The Active has just made their first discovery. Keep up the good work. When you are ready, go to extraction.
With a setup group like this, we could do this for like an hour. I never bought it. I never had the money to get it. I was only playing while it was free to play. That's why I made so many videos while it was still free to play. Cause I was like, I know I'm not gonna get the money. Like I was trying to get the money before it came out for pre-release. But once I didn't get the money for pre-release, and then like, to be honest, crap just kind of hit the fan in my situation. I was just like, whatever, I can't get the game, so I was pretty sad by it. I was gonna try to get the PS Vita version and play off the Vita, or like try to emulate it, but I couldn't find it. Like no one made a copy of the Vita emulator. Just the PS3 and the PS4 and the PSP. Yeah, got a max pain in this piece. Max pain. Ah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I wish they would put more Gundam games on PC for all of us PC players. It would be great. Like having a Gundam Versus on PC would be so much fun. But it's okay. There's been a bunch of good PC games that have come out and a bunch of good updates. I'm not really worried about it.
We will share in this bounty. Hold out as long as you
10
can.
minutes. But if Gundam Versus was on Steam, I'd be on it all the time. Like that would be major. Gundam Versus on Steam, sold. Plus you'd be able to play with a friend, even better.
Life support has been replenished.
I didn't even realize there was a frost in here. Dang. Takes so long to reload these. Oh, they are being frozen. I thought they were being turned to stone. I was like, how are enemies just turning to stone out here? Whew. Just kidding. Came up here for something. Max Payne. Whew. Too much going on.
The longer you fight, the more successful we will be.
There's so much going on between the Wisp, the Necros, and the Frost. There's just so much going on, and my effigy. Like I'm hitting that point of just overstimulation to the point where I'm like getting exhausted. It's just too much. Like too many effects, too many colors, too many things going on at once. Like just overstimulation. And I'm sorry if I keep yawning, but woo, that's just what happens when I get my brain just gets overloaded. I just start yawning. Kind of like a reset, or like not a reset, like a temporary refresh. Whew. Oh crap, I ran out of energy. What the heck? Over here doing backflips, I'm trying to go forward. Woo! Woo! Too much. Ugh, my aim sucks.
Look what our Tenno operative just found. They could not do this without you.
What was that? 20 minutes? Holy crap. I didn't even realize that the last 5 minutes passed by. Last time I checked up, it was 10 minutes. I lost a whole 10 minutes just from yawning. Holy crap. I haven't started yet. I just finished leveling up this chroma, but I'm in a really good group right now. Otherwise I would have left at like 5 minutes into this match. But we're doing some really good farming, so I figured I'd stay for a bit. But so far, like, everything is ready to go. I just need to go, which is what I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna go in there and try to beat that mech. Now that I feel ready. And if I fail again, then F that vault. And I will just quit. Because it's not worth the stress. Whew. I forgot to go get my drink. Oh crap. That's probably why I'm so out of it. Ugh. Oh, are you leaving? Okay. I guess they're done. Yep, they're done. Okay. They could have said something in chat. I don't think that'll work because the mech seems to be... It seems to be going through Warframe abilities. Well, its bullets at least. The bullets seem to be going through Warframe abilities. Because I was trying to repel the mech's gun with Volt's shield, and it just went right through. Technically, that was the wrong drink, but whatever.
Or the leader of nations. And dreamers, I pour myself a drink.
Okay, Rubico Prime. Gunblade. Everything's a go from what I know of.
Operator, I've run diagnostic regressions. All systems nominal. You don't need to thank me.
Yeah. Be water. What the heck?
One shard of Seraglass is all I have left of my father, but it's all I need to find him again. On Deimos, be aware of all things.
Join the squad. What squad? I didn't join any squad. The heck? What the heck? What the heck? So every time I enter this room, I join the same squad? What the heck? I didn't join anyone's squad? The fuck? It's just automatically placing me in with people now? What the heck? It's not what I signed up for. Literally. Oh, okay.
By the sound of that cry, I'd say there's an Avakeya not far from here. You won't mistake it when you see it. They look like something from another geological era. Avakeyas are primitive, high-strung creatures. Definitely more inclined towards flight than fight.
What the heck? Did it put me in another mission automatically or something? Like, who are these people? I don't even know what's going on. This is exactly what ticks me off about digital extremes. Like, literally, this is exactly what ticks me off. It's like, they throw you into shit. They don't tell you what's going on. They don't tell you what's happening. They don't tell you where you need to go. They don't tell you shit. It's like, what am I doing? What's going on? Why am I failing a mission? Why am I grouped up with people that I didn't ask to be grouped up with? I'm pretty sure if I leave, it's going to be like a mission abandoned and it's going to kick me out. Like, I didn't even, like, there's no, it doesn't even say what to do on the screen. Like, abort what mission? My God. Like, digital extremes, do the basics. Free roam? I didn't ask to be put into a group to free roam. The heck? I'm trying to go do bounties and it's putting me in free roam groups. Like, no, I didn't ask you for that. There it goes again, putting me in with another group. And the same group of people. Oh my God. So what, I can't just go out into the open world by myself? I have to be placed with the same group of people every time now? Like, this is getting on my fucking nerves. Like, obviously, if I keep leaving the group, that means I don't want to be a part of their group. Who is this? Daughter? K-Drive? No, that's grandmother. Where am I going? Am I off the map? Holy shit. That does not sound right. The heck is that? Who is this? Okay. I'm trying to go do the vault. Why is the vault not here? I can't say I blame you. Okay. So she doesn't have a vault running. I swear, man, this shit's getting on my nerves now. I'm trying to do a vault run, and it keeps grouping me up with people I don't know that I didn't ask to be grouped up with, that I never said I wanted to be grouped up with. Like, why do I have to vote? Why are these people here? Can I not kick them? I'm starting it whether they want to or not.
Much has been hidden from us on Deimos. The old
Finally,
beneath the
jeez,
surface must
by
surely
myself.
contain the deepest and darkest secrets.
Makes no sense.
Find a way to get inside, and the Necroloid will guide you through. See what's happening down there. Tell me what he has been up to.
Who is he?
When intrepid explorers returned from the void, they would isolate themselves in the vaults until they realigned with causality and sanity. Technology useful against the infestation they still...
You stay out, Tenno. There's only death and decay down there.
Okay, so where am I going?
The infestation is strong, but stupid. With the right materials, we can fool it into letting us enter.
Where the heck am I going? Do I not have... What happened to my sentinel? What the f... Oh my god. This game is getting on my last nerves. Now my sentinel's missing. I did not unequip it either.
Collecting tissue samples from infested can supply us with a biological key.
Why am I still in the party with these people?
Okay, we better get another one to be sure.
That should suffice. Place the components into the vessel. Be on the lookout for infested. They will likely come and investigate. Do not let them disrupt the process.
Like, literally, how did my sentinel get unequipped? I didn't even take it off. I swear this game gets on my dang nerves with this BS.
The combined sample is ready. Hurl it against Orifice Portal and it should open.
He didn't grab. No one grabbed the sample. They just ran in. Where the heck is the sample? Oh my god. This is raising my stress levels. Oh my god. So none of them know where the bait went. There's 3 of us here and 1 person's missing. And they're just standing around like... this is making my chest hurt. I am literally getting so freaking pissed off. My god. This is why I was trying to do this alone. Because no. So somehow we've lost the bait. And nothing's popping up. If it's not one thing, it's another. I freaking swear. I just wanted to do this solo. But for some reason, it keeps pairing me up with people. Didn't ask to be placed in a free roam group. Didn't even want to be in a free roam group. I just wanted to do this freaking bounty. And now someone has broken the dang game. Gotta abandon the mission and redo it. My chest hurts, and I mean it literally hurts.
Mission objective now unachievable.
Now I know why my doctor wants me to stay away from
Now we are just
stress.
going to have to start over.
From stressful situations. I am in a lot of pain. And I am extremely angry. Because I just want to do something simple. But this game wants to make everything freaking complicated. Where the heck is the mother? Get to the objective. What objective? Where? She's nearby.
Yes,
Oh.
definitely the better part of her.
She does not have the vault. I think it's only with the first mother. There we go. Man, it be sounding like she doing something interesting.
Much has been hidden from us on Deimos. The old ruins beneath the surface must surely contain the deepest and darkest secrets. Find a way to get inside, and the Necroloid will guide you through. See what's happening down there. Tell me what he has been up to.
When intrepid explorers returned from the void, they would isolate themselves in the vaults until they realigned with causality and sanity. Technology useful against the infestation they still...
You stay out, Tenno. There's only death and decay down
I've had to hear this so many times. I'm so getting annoyed. I just want my mech.
Strong, but stupid. With the right materials, we can fool it into letting us enter.
And now, for some reason, my Sentinel is back. How did my Sentinel reappear? Oh my god! Are you serious? I was in the middle of a mission. Oh my god. I'm getting so fucking pissed off with this game. Like I said, I didn't ask to be put in a group. I wasn't even attempting to be in a group. I did not vouch to join a group. I am not joining a group. Why the fuck does it keep auto pairing me with people? Well, one person was trying to leave the free roam area, and everybody else left. So I can only go into the open world solo if I enter it from space through the orbiter. That's dumb as fuck. I'm getting so angry with this shit, dude. Like, I just want my fucking mech. That's all I care about. That's all I want. I'm just trying to at least beat this dang Volt. I'm sick of hearing these dang voice actors say these dang lines over and over.
Surely contain the deepest and darkest secrets. Find a way to get inside.
I'm trying to stay calm.
Will guide you through.
I'm trying. I am so trying.
When intrepid explorers
My chest
returned from
hurts.
the void, they would isolate themselves in the vaults until they realigned with causality and sanity. Technology useful against the infestation they still...
You stay out, Tenno.
I'm trying.
Death and
I'm
decay
trying.
down there.
I am trying.
Hey, that entry looks like it eats stuff. Maybe we can get it to open up if we feed it.
Infested kittens. That would do nicely. Find more.
Okay, we better get another one to be sure.
Eyes open. There's glass resonance in your neighborhood.
Excellent. Take what you have gathered and place it into the vessel.
This place drops frames like crazy.
Now we're cooking. Uh-oh. Something's coming. Don't let her grab the snacks!
What the heck?
There's less than
Oh
nothing
my
left of
goodness,
who once
man.
were.
I freaking swear this game is gonna put me back in the hospital. Oh my god.
You gotta find out what's protecting them and then take your shot.
Protecting who?
Good. Now take the concoction and throw it against the large cloaca I have marked on the map.
Oh my god.
Ha! You suck. We'll have to make another snack now.
What?
Be on the lookout for infested. They will likely come and investigate.
Oh
Do
my
not let them
god.
disrupt the process. Well, that was less than ideal, wasn't it? Mission failed.
Still tells you nothing. What the heck?
Much has been hidden from us on Deimos. The old ruins beneath the surface must surely contain the deepest and darkest secrets. Yes, definitely the better part of valor.
The infestation is strong, but stupid. With the right materials, we can fool it into letting us enter. Collecting tissue samples from infested can supply us with a biological key.
Where's the rest of it? Oh my god. Jeez.
We will need additional samples, but this is a good start. That should suffice. Place the components into the vessel. Be on the lookout for infested. They will likely come and investigate. Do not let them disrupt the process.
What the heck? The glass? Oh my goodness.
Mission objective now unachievable.
What?
Fantastic. Now we are just going to have to start.
How? Oh my god.
Much has been hidden from us on Deimos. The old ruins beneath the surface must surely contain the deepest and darkest secrets. Find a way to get inside, and the Necroloid will guide you through. See what's happening down there. Tell me what he has been up to.
When intrepid explorers returned from the void, they would isolate themselves in the vaults until they realigned with causality and sanity. Technology useful against the infestation they still...
You stay out, Tenno. There's only death and decay down there.
How did I get
Hey,
stuck?
that entry looks like it eats stuff. Maybe we can get it to open up if we feed it.
Collecting tissue samples from infested can supply us with a biological key.
Okay, we better get another one to be sure.
Excellent. Take what you have gathered and place it into the vessel. Protect the vessel while it is stewing. The stench is bound to draw infested.
Dang, the Rubico Prime does so much damage here. What the heck? Oh my god.
Oh, tough luck.
Man.
Finish the mission now, so there'll be no cake for anyone. Frowny face.
They fucking killed it in the matter of seconds. I just, oh my god. The fuck is attacking me?
Much has been
Oh
hidden
my
from us.
god.
The old ruins beneath the surface.
Come
surely
on.
contain the deepest and darkest secrets. Find a way to get inside, and the Necroloid will guide you through. See what's happening down there. Tell me what he has been up to.
When intrepid explorers returned from the void, they would isolate themselves in the vaults until they realigned with causality and sanity. Technology useful against the infestation they still...
You stay out, Tenno. There's only death and decay down there.
What the fuck?
Hey, that entry looks like it eats stuff. Maybe we can get it to open up.
What the
and
hell is
eat it.
attacking me? Oh my god. Don't even know what that is.
Infested gibbets. That should do nicely. Find more. We will need additional samples, but this is a good start. That should suffice. Place the components into the vessel. Protect the vessel while it is stewing. The stench is bound to draw infested.
Oh my god. What am I getting hit by now? What am I getting hit by? Where is it?
Now take the concoction and throw it against the large clay
Oh my
can
God.
marked on the map.
Seriously, come on. Where is? Yeah, fuck it. I'm so just fucking done with this bullshit.
There. Now we can progress into the tunnels. Do not dawdle.
Oh, wow, it's so toxic in here it'll burn your casing off. We need to do something or the vault won't open. Some of the infested are real stinkers. Get them before they make things worse.
Use organic samples to help stabilize yourself against the toxicity levels. The invested carry their own antidote of sorts.
Wow. Oh, I'm out of bullets. Always running out of bullets because nothing fucking drops ammo.
These are the last of the infested in the area. The largest and deadliest specimens from deeper levels. Be careful.
Some of the infested are real stinkers. Get them before they make things worse.
Oh my god. Freaking trapped because all the freaking biggest creatures are right here surrounding me. Can't freaking
Toxicity
move.
is falling away to nothing with the infested gone.
Oh
We
my
can now
god.
access the isolation vaults.
Just a little further. You're almost through the icky infested bits. The ruins await.
There is a guardian here, a necromech. You will need to destroy it so you can explore.
Oh my god, it's already there.
Ah, the necromech guardian is here. Defend yourself, Tenno.
No duh. Go away. Jeez. Come on.
Well, it's a lazy night between the stars for you and me. While out there, the system is still on fire. Grenier on Corpus, Corpus on Infested, and in between the little people like you and me, well, we're just trying not to get stepped on. Here's to us.
Well put together, operator. Now get out there and
Cut down the...
and make the Lotus proud.
I actually did a lot of damage to the mech with the weapon that I was using. Like a lot of damage. So I'm not completely angry. So at least I know that this weapon works. So that's good. Because it was eating through his armor. I could have killed him in like 2 more hits if I hadn't instantly died. Which makes no sense because I have over like 1500 armor with Chroma. And whatever.
Stand by while I analyze the intelligence profile.
Where the heck am I? For some reason that room looks completely different to me.
Much has been hidden from us on Deimos. The old ruins beneath the surface must surely contain the deepest and darkest secrets. Find a way to get inside, and the Necroloid will guide you through. See what's happening down there. Tell me what he has been up to.
When intrepid explorers returned from the void, they would isolate themselves in the vaults until they realigned with causality and sanity. Technology.
I wish I had sanity.
You stay out, Tenno. There's only death and decay.
What the
down
fuck
there.
is that, man?
Hold up.
That thing
Detecting
just
glass
hit me
presence.
from there
It's
with
close.
the 100% accuracy. What the heck?
If you gather the correct materials, you can persuade the infestation to
What the
open up
fuck,
for
man?
us. Think of it like gathering bait.
That looks yummy for a monster door. Let's find some more.
Very unpleasant, but undoubtedly what we need. Just a little more.
At least they say different things each mission, kind of. Because that was a completely different line that I haven't
Now we
heard
just
before.
need a jug to mash everything together in.
Actually, yeah, this is all new dialogue that I have not heard him say before. Is it probably because I'm using Nidus, maybe? I don't know, because Nidus is infested. Which really doesn't make sense because Nidus is a literal infested Warframe. Okay, I tried to activate it twice.
They will likely come and investigate. Do not let them disrupt the process.
The heck?
There's less than nothing left of who they once were.
Wow. Of course, the glass would invade right when I'm doing this mission. Wow, that's just so great. Just fucking perfect timing to invade right when I start doing this part. Fucking swear this game is fucking pissing me off. Fucking tomorrow, goddamn bullshit. Fucking gonna uninstall this shit the moment I get the fucking Mac. So never reinstall it again.
Much has been hidden from us on Deimos. The old ruins beneath the surface must surely contain the deepest and darkest secrets. Find a way to get inside, and the Necroloid will guide you through. See what's happening down there. Tell me what he has been up to.
When intrepid explorers returned from the void, they would isolate themselves in the vaults until they realigned with causality and sanity. Technology useful against the infestation they still...
You stay out, Tenno. There's only death and decay down there. Hey, that entry looks like it eats stuff. Maybe we can get it to open up if we feed it. That looks yummy for a monster door. Let's find some more.
Wow, it killed me that fast? Serious? This is freaking ridiculous. I'm on the freaking normal star chart and it's killing me like as if I'm playing on the steel path. Come on, man. That's bullshit. Whatever.
Okay, we better get another one to be sure.
Oh goodness, a raid incoming? Yeah, I'm about to see the saltiest person in the world. If that's the case, I am it. Love you too, Maki. Today I'm super salty, so you can just call me Pearl.
Now we're cooking. Uh-oh, something's coming. Don't let her grab the snacks!
Okay, good to know. Night is not good for this map. I'm not doing any damage to them. This new game mission is stressing me out. Come on. Oh my god. I'm doing so little damage.
Now take the concoction and throw it against the large cloaca I have marked on the map.
Alright. Finally. Got past phase 1. It's just... It's like no matter what I do with this dang thing, I'm doing it wrong. But I'm not being told how to do it right. Because it's brand new content. So since it's brand new, there's not that much information out on it. And it's... I'm just getting irritated. Because I just want one thing. I want my mech. I want a mech. That's all I want. But to get it, you gotta go through all this BS. And it's making me question if it's even worth
it. Some of the infested are adding to the toxicity level. Deal with them quickly.
Hey, we can use infested ick to keep the toxin out here.
Why am I out of energy? How am I always running out of ammo? so freaking fast when I'm down. Sorry, I'll read the comments in a moment. I gotta concentrate. Otherwise, I'm gonna freaking flip this table, I swear.
The biggest infested are coming. If we can make it through these, we'll make it to the ISO vault. Some of the infested are real stinkers. Get them before they make things worse.
Oh my god, how did I die? God, Nidus sucks for this mission. Oh, come on!
Toxicity means it is impossible to proceed. We must leave the tunnels immediately. Well, that was less than ideal, wasn't it? Mission failed.
Oh, I did get this frustrated with Dark Souls, but I didn't stream that. At least with Dark Souls, though. See, with Dark Souls, they explain shit. Dark Souls will be like, defeat this enemy, but they'll show you things. Like, they show you the patterns up front. You know he's gonna sweep. You know what the boss's lunge looks like. You know what the boss's one shot looks like. Like, you may die to it once or twice because you're trying to figure it out, but you at least know what to expect. Stage 1 of the boss fight, stage 2, stage 3, you know what to expect of areas. Like, it tells you where stuff is. You're not just constantly guessing. Dark Souls is a functioning game where the devs, and I want to say this without being disrespectful, the devs know that even though this game is going to kill you multiple times and you have to get used to dying, you're going to learn something in the process. You're going to learn how to maneuver through the area. You're going to learn where the enemies are, what their attacks are. You're going to know what's coming at you, and you're going to learn how to expect it, and you're going to learn how to overcome it. With Warframe, Digital Extremes doesn't even understand the concept of, like, I'm not going to get into that. Anyway, it's just a matter of if you make the game under the concept of, I know what to do, I know how to beat this content, I know how this challenge needs to be completed, then you're the only person that knows. You can't expect everyone to know what you know. That's why, as a game dev, when you make a game, you have to take all aspects into consideration. You have to build something for people who fully understand what's going on, people who don't understand what's going on. And that's how you make something that in between everyone can enjoy. It's something that's really simple, but it's not easy to execute. Over the years of gaming, there are guidelines or rules or helpful hints that make games successful. And if you follow the template or the blueprint, then things are successful and enjoyable. Otherwise, you're locking players out either due to lack of knowledge or lack of content that they've gathered over time. The only people right now who are able to beat this mission are people who have been playing Warframe for so long. They have all maxed out gear, all maxed out everything. They fully have the arsenal and the equipment and the mods to do it. And only them. So if you're not in that group of people, you're going to struggle. On top of that, they don't even explain how the mission works. They don't even explain what the mission is. You just start the mission and all of a sudden you're getting thrown into something that you don't understand what's going on. Which is what DE lacks. Digital Extremes lacks the ability to explain to a player for the first time what is happening. They just create the content and let you figure it out for yourself, never telling you if you're doing it right or if you're doing it wrong. So how is anybody supposed to figure it out if the game never tells them? Which is the difference. You know, even with Dark Souls, there will sometimes be voiceover dialogue that will help you understand, or that will give you a cue, or that will say something, or there's something in the mission that explains the objective. Digital Extremes doesn't understand that concept. They just make the content. It's up to the community to figure it out on their own, which is whatever. It's fine. You know, that's what influencers are for. That's what YouTubers are for. You know, it's just stupid that when new content comes out, I have to wait until the YouTube community side of the game figures it out and then makes videos to explain it to the masses based off of the information they collected, instead of the game just simply telling me, hey, you're about to do this vault run mission for the first time. This is how you complete a vault run under this new systems. These are the tips. These are the basic things that you need to require this mission by yourself or with a group. And then after you do it, there are 3 more tiers. There's tier 2, there's tier 3, and when you start off in tier 1. Each one gets harder than the next. Like, that stuff isn't hard to explain. That's what voice actors are for. But no, DE doesn't do that. They literally just throw a mission in there, doesn't tell you really what you're getting into. It just tells you what the rewards are. So it's like, fuck. From everything I've seen, I just want the mech. The only way people have said to get the mech is to do the vault. But if I can't beat the vault, how am I going to get the mech? Because I don't know how to beat the vault. I can't even get halfway through it. So if I can't even get halfway through it, how the fuck am I going to get the one item that I'm doing this content for? But see, with Destiny, at least, here's the thing with Destiny. this is why I hate when people compare Destiny and Warframe. I'm not saying that you are, but I'm saying, like, you know, when they have those conversations with Destiny goes, this is the mission, kill these enemies, you know, move to this area, complete the objective, fight the boss, whatever, you know, when the mission's over, etc., etc. With Destiny, even though it has its open world maps and it still has its designated missions and boss fights and raids in that open world map or open area map, whatever you want to call it, at least Destiny still explains stuff to you. You know, like when it drops you into an open map for a mission, you know you're in a mission, but you're still in the open map, so you can go wherever you want. You know, you don't have to go directly to the mission when you start it. Even if you start off in space and you load up into the mission from open world into open world, you're in that area, so you know that area because you've had to go through it already. So you know where you're going. You know, it's like they already let you explore the area enough to where you know where all the mission points are, where all the spawn points are, where the enemies spawn from, what you're fighting, what it looks like, etc. There are really no surprises in Destiny. Like, once you go through the story, you know where everything is. That's the problem with Warframe. You don't know where shit is. You don't know where literally anything is, because even if you explore it, enemies pop up out of nowhere, like literally out of thin air, and then it tells you to do something, but it doesn't tell you to do it at all. So it's like, oh, in Warframe 10.0, we need you to go do this. Okay, well, where is it? Nothing shows up on the map. The only thing it tells you on the screen is locate X object. It's like, okay, well, where do I go? I'm in a complete open map that's like, you know, maybe over 800, no, let's say like 5,000 meters round. If it's 5,000 meters round, how am I supposed to know where this item is? There's no indication. It's not glowing, nothing. You just keep running around aimlessly for hours until you find it. And then when you find it, it's, oh, defend this object. Defend it from what? Bam, you get shot by a grenade. And it's like, what the fuck? I'm already dead. So then you respawn. Then after you respawn, it's like, where are these enemies coming from? Then the target's dead. And it's like, what was I defending? Where was the object I was defending in the first place? It's dead. So then you realize, okay, this is what's going to happen. Okay, so then you reload, you do the mission over again. You go find X object out in the open map. Then you realize you're supposed to defend some non-playable character. Then you protect that. Then when you get to the next portion, you automatically die because it doesn't tell you what happens next. What happens next is defeat this enemy. Like, Warframe doesn't tell you anything. It's so lacking on information. Like, I remember the first time I went to the Plains of Eidolon. After I finished the main quest, I was supposed to go talk to the dude who's in charge of the operator upgrades. Didn't know where he was. Pulled up the map. Didn't know where he was. All these things on the map now where it shows you like the orange icons, those weren't there when Plains of Eidolon first started. There was shit on the map. It was just the location of the map, and that was it. There was no indicators of like who to talk to or nothing. So I'm like, where do I go? It's like, go talk to this person. For 3 hours, I was running in circles like, who am I supposed to talk to? Went on the forums. There were a bunch of people asking the same question. Who are you supposed to talk to? Who is this character? Where am I supposed to go? And then eventually, someone put out a video the next day that was like, okay, after you beat this part of the mission, you're going to go down this route, make a left, go up the hill to this secret area where you can only enter as your operator, and then you can continue the mission. It's like, why couldn't Digital Extremes just put that in the game? How hard is it to put on the text, you know, or like to make an indicator or an icon that just says go here, you know, or to continue the mission, enter this room. Yeah, it's basics. It's literally the basics of video game, and that's just where it drives me up a wall, because they make cool stuff. They make stuff that's awesome and inspirational, but they lack the basics, which is just basic communication between the player and the game. The notification of where to go next to continue, what your options are, what's happening in the space around you, what your objective is. I'm done. I've talked about it for so many years since I've been playing Warframe, and they make the adjustments months later. Like months later, they make the adjustments where they're like, "Oh, I guess we should have did that." It's like, no, you don't think you should have fucking like did this shit from the beginning? That's what a Q&A specialist is for. That's why I don't understand how DE's Q&A team functions, because it's like, what is their objective? As a Q&A specialist, I've been working in the game industry since I was a kid, like ever since the 90s, and I've always been told, as a QA specialist for any type of video game, you have to cover out all aspects, from a beginner mindset of I have no clue what I'm doing to an advanced mindset of I know everything I'm doing. And that's the point why you become a QA specialist, because you can handle all these different mindsets on top of looking for things that are above and beyond what's broken. So if, as a QA specialist, if I was working for Digital Extremes and I saw that this is a problem, like doing this vault mission doesn't tell you what you're doing. The game doesn't tell you that the mech boss that you're fighting in the vault has 3 weaknesses. The voice actors only were recorded to say to shoot off the arms, but not stating that there's a weakness on the back, which I would never have known about if I hadn't watched the YouTube video. That's a problem. If I'm going through the mission and I can't figure out where all the weak points are on an enemy, that's a problem. That's quality assurance. That's what the fuck QAs are for. To point out this shit so that way the devs know, hey, you missed something. Players need to know this bit of information. It helps the game run smoother from point A to point B. That's a QA's job. That's why I get so pissed off at Warframe, because I don't know where the information is lacking between the QA team and the devs when it comes to these new missions and this new content. Deimos, awesome content, beautiful. Like, I love the scenery, I'm loving the characters, I'm loving the lore, I'm loving like the whole aspect, the references. This is all awesome shit, but the awesome shit gets piled on by negative horse shit because there's so much information in the game that's lacking that I have no clue what the fuck is going on, where I am, where I'm supposed to be going, how to do anything that I want to do in this space. Like, I don't know what's going on. So if I don't know what's going on, there's a problem with the game. But that's how PC is treated. We're treated as like the live test servers of shit. So it's like we have to go through all the trials and tribulations of what's wrong with an update before it hits console, because by the time console gets these updates, usually, even though this one was released all at the same time on all platforms except for I think the Switch, usually it would be, oh, PC goes through the headaches and heartaches of figuring out this new content, and then by the time it gets on console has everything figured out because we already went through all the bullshit. You know, and it's like, if I'm going to go through this much bullshit, I better get paid for this. Like, because I'm not seeing anything on the back end. I'm not seeing any reward. I'm not seeing me being rewarded for my time in game. That's the problem. Like, if I was getting rewarded for my time in game, it would be great. But there's so many issues with Warframe, and like I said, it's not like I have it out for DE. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. It's just the way that they do these updates is just so frustrating. They make new content, they make awesome content, but it lacks the basics. It lacks functionality. It lacks a progression, an actual built-in progression that takes you from point A to point B so that you can be prepared for this new content. It lacks any type of like structure. It's just bam, new content. Now we're going to go work on the next one while we're fixing this one. Like, I don't know. Like, in part, this is partially why I left working games industries, because of just the lack of communication between us as QAs and the devs, where the devs are like, I know how to fix the problem. There's nothing wrong with it. Where the QAs are like, there's a problem, I'm reporting it. And then the devs will go like, no, there's no problem at all. This is how you fix the problem. It's like, well, do the players know that? Well, they should know that. Like that, like every time I've heard a dev say that shit, it's just like, it's pissed me off. Where they're just like, oh, a player should know how to do that. It's like, but they didn't make the game. They're not you. They're not in your head. If I'm having a hard time understanding this, and I work for your company, and I've worked with you for a couple months, and I still don't know how to fix the problem, then how are they going to know how to fix the problem? It's just so annoying. But, yeah. Like I said, that's just me. Because I yeah. Like I said, it's always a communication gap. Like I said, I would love personally, as a person who's been a QA specialist, a QA manager, and a Q&A tech, a person who's been all three of them like me, I would love to sit in the room with the other QAs at Digital Extremes and just figure out where the problem is, or if they even see the problems. Because if the QA team isn't reporting these problems, then that's an even bigger issue. Because if they're just playing the content before it's released and testing it and going, oh, everything's fine, everything works, you know, we had a glitch here that needs to be fixed, and they're not reporting the major communication issues, I have a major problem with that. But that's just me. Like this shit. I am just so stressed out by this. Like, I just want a mech. That's it. I just want a mech. I want the mech. I want to build my own mech. That's it. That's all I want to do. But it's not possible. Alright. So sadly, there's even games that don't get fixed or coded properly, even in console stages. Yeah. Yeah. And that's why I don't work for Nexon anymore. Because Nexon is just a horrible...
Your kind enjoy bathing in spilled ichor and viscera, but I specifically asked for the life form to be sedated.
Like, I don't even know what the heck that was about. It keeps putting me in these groups. Okay. Yeah, like when I used to work at Nexon Studios, man, their devs just, man, there's something special. And I don't mean that in like a disrespectful way. It's just like I used to get into arguments with them over basic stuff. Like the last time I worked at Nexon was right before Windows 10 came out. So everybody was preparing for Windows 10, kind of. But for some reason, most of the devs were like, we're not even going to work on Windows 10. And it's like, why? You got Windows 10 early. You got Windows 10 a year in advance to prepare your game for updates for those who want to update their operating system. And they refused to work with Windows 10 for Vindictus. When I was there, and I left because I was just so like done. They didn't want to do an update for Windows 10. So anyone who upgraded to Windows 10 automatically got kicked out of the game. Like it wouldn't even load. So then when I figured out a way to patch the game, and it was mostly just a firewall issue, it wasn't anything like major. It wasn't like you had to go in and do any coding, because Windows 10 and Windows 7 were pretty much the same thing. You know, Windows 10 was just a better version of Windows 7 with a little bit of Windows 8 mixed in. So it wasn't like anything bad. But all you had to do was go in, change some permissions, change some of the firewalls, and that was it. And I did a step-by-step guide. Showed the devs, hey, I got Vindictus working on Windows 10, no problem. Here's how you do it. Just let the players know, or you could just, do it in an update. Just change out the settings or change the ports for the firewall. No big deal. The Nexon devs for Vindictus were like, no, we're not doing that. We're not supporting Windows 10 at all. And any player who chooses to download Windows 10, and they even put this on their website. Any player who chooses to upgrade to Windows 10, if you complain or make a submission to our technical support, we will ignore the request, because you should not update to Windows 10 if you wish to continue playing our game. When they posted that on their website, I was like, F you guys. That's BS. Like, you've had Windows 10 for over a year, and you refuse to just make a couple changes. So I created a blog literally just for the fact of fixing the Windows 10 issue. That was my only point. I was just like, I'm just going to make a blog. I'm going to put the instructions on how to play Vindictus on Windows 10. And I left it there. And every player who was able to upgrade to Windows 10, who was like, the game is showing a black screen, blah, blah, blah. I did it through like WordPress, so it showed up on news feeds and stuff. It was so fast how people were able to switch. And they were just like, and I posted the email conversation that I had with the devs and customer service about the issue, where they told me that BS of just like, they're not going to do it and blah, blah, blah. And I posted it there. And everybody was like, this is crap. Like, why would they do that? And it was because they didn't care. Like, to them, their games are the best in the world, even though they horribly, like, they're horribly known for their bad quality and just their lack of support. And it showed. But people still play it. People still play Vindictus, even though, the game is not taken care of. The game is over 8 years old, and the tutorial section still looks the same as it did in like 2008, with like a slight color balance and like a minimal graphics update. whatever. But yeah.
There. Now we can progress into the tunnels. Do not dawdle.
It's whatever. Like when I look at Warframe, sometimes I look at Final Fantasy 15, like the original. Not 15, 14. Like the original 14, when the director was like, I'm going to create an MMORPG without using any of the guidelines or rules of basic MMORPG functionality. And we were all like, dude, you're crazy. And the game was broken beyond repair because he didn't incorporate the basics of MMORPG templates. That's how I see Warframe. Like, granted, Warframe is a game that has definitely changed over the years. It's definitely not the same as it used to be. But at the same time, it's like, I don't understand how they can improve on Warframe if they don't really know what it is. Like, it's an action horror game, and that's even hard to say. It's got a horror theme. It's third-person action oriented. It's definitely team-based oriented, but it's not what it was when it first started. And this is the problem I have with the game. Like, when it first started, Warframe was Left 4 Dead in space. Well, yeah, actually it was Left 4 Dead in space. That's what the original concept was. This was a back to the wall shooter where like you had to take cover like Gears of War, and you had to move from cover to cover and shoot, and stick and move type gameplay. And then it evolved into this more third person action type of game. And then it evolved into a free flowing action kind of game. And then it got the horror theme back. Then they added in parkour and air gliding and Max Payne mechanics. And then they added in Devil May Cry combo mechanics. And it's just like, what is Warframe now? Like, what has this game become? And how do you improve on something that doesn't really have an identity? That's what worries me about the future of Warframe. Like, where is the roadmap? I like that companies are doing roadmaps now, because it does explain like what the devs are trying to do, where their goal is, and it kind of like explains like this is our vision and this is what we want to do with our game. I wish Warframe had that. I know they do dev streams like every Friday, well, almost every Friday. They've been doing them for years. But it's just like, we're like, I remember D. Steve said 4 years ago, I think it was about 4 or 5 years ago, he was like, he said his vision for the game. He wanted the game to be this type of fast-paced action RPG, twitchy combat kind of game, where like there's powers and explosions and gunfire and all types of stuff. And I remember him saying that it was going to take them a very long time to get there because of the way that the game was made, and the fact that they were using their own engine. It was going to take him years to get there. And I remember him saying at one point, he was saying it would take him 10 years before they got their mocap studio to build the game that he had envisioned. And I still wonder what that vision is, because it was hard for him to even describe it on stream that one time, which really makes me wonder, like, where is the game going? How much has it deviated from his original thought? And how close is it to his overall vision?
You got his arm. You're doing great.
Dang, this gun shreds.
The necromech has ceased function. Satisfactory outcome.
I finally beat the mech. Anyway, I just constantly wonder about that, and it's just me. Because I really like Warframe. I like old Warframe more than new Warframe, and a lot of veterans say that. It's just old Warframe had more of a identity. You knew what you were getting into. You knew what the game was about. You knew where you stood. Now Warframe is kind of just a giant question mark. Nope. It's still a cool game. Like, new Warframe is still fun. It's cool. And in a lot of ways, new Warframe is better than old Warframe. In a lot of ways. You know, the game has evolved. The systems are better. The melee combat is better. They're going to improve on the primary and secondary systems at some point, which is great, you know, because those weapons need to be balanced. And new Warframe is amazing. Like, if we had new Warframe with the old Warframe identity, this game would be hands down the best. But I don't know. I don't know where the game is going anymore. Like, I'm glad they were able to get a mocap studio. I'm glad they were able to, you know, get like upgrades and hire more people and, you know, like really get what they needed to stay afloat and not go bankrupt and continue to make their game. I just want to know where the game is going. Like, what's the story about? You know, it takes them like a year to create a new story mission. And it's like, what's the, you know, where was it going to begin with? What was the original story? You know, since this game will never be, what was it? Dark Sector. Since that's what it originally was. It was Dark Sector online, kind of. And it's, I don't know. That's all, that's what I'm curious about. I know I'm supposed to do something here, but I don't really know what the heck it is. There's like some type of secret room in here. And I'm supposed to shoot certain things, but I really don't know what the heck I'm supposed to be shooting. Which leads me to another problem with DE. Like, there is a bonus room. There's bonus stuff in here, but I have no clue what it looks like. And I get it. Like, it's bonus content, so, you know, it's like, find it yourself. But it's like, can I at least get a hint? Like, can I at least get something that shows me that there's bonus content in this room somewhere? Can I get something that, like, describes to me what it looks like? What the heck? That's not what I'm looking for. From everything I seen on YouTube, it was like after you defeat the mech, there's some crystal looking things that you gotta shoot in operator form. But the game doesn't even tell you that. Oh, there we go. There's one. Alright. I have no clue if there's supposed to be some type of order to these things. Okay. Okay, so I shot that, which takes me to here. Why are there so many of these enemies? Oh my god. Like, and why are they spawning so fast? Because it's like, okay, Warframe still has its horror, you know, theme, which it just gets creepier as the game goes on. Like, what am I supposed to even be doing? You know, which is cool. You know, it has it's that's the only thing that's stuck with Warframe the whole time, is that it has a horror theme to it, which is cool. But it's like, what else? Nope, that's not a portal. Okay. I shot the pillar. Pillar activated. Now what? And this is the other crap. That's what I'm talking about when I say it doesn't tell you shit. I shot this, the thing popped up. Now what? Ah! Okay. It's like, what do I do when it opens? Or when it builds up? Am I supposed to do something? Am I turning it? Is there some type of secret door or something? Do I keep shooting it? I have no clue. I don't know, that thing has the symbol, but what else? I don't know. It won't tell me. And this is what I'm talking about. It's like, oh, it's like bonus, activate reactive crystal at vault. What vault? What crystal? It just tells me to leave. I would like the bonus material if I knew what the heck the bonus material was. or what I'm looking for. Like what crystal? And these freaking enemies just don't stop spawning, so I can't really get a moment to think at what the heck is going on. Oh, that did nothing. That's a dead end. Well, at least I know that I know how to beat the mechs now. I can use Wukong because I hate Chroma. And I know what weapon I have now that freaking destroys the mechs whenever that happens. I just wish I knew how to get the bonus content so I could get all the extra items. It says activate. Okay, I don't know why. Okay, so that shows that symbol. Don't know what it's there for. Like I said, because the enemies don't go away, I can't really sit and explore anything, so I'm just getting really pissed off now. Like, I can't think. Shit. Want me to solve a puzzle? I don't have enough time to even process what the puzzle is. Okay. Yeah, if you could, that would be helpful. Okay. There's a symbol there. It's the Isolation Vault Tier 1. Tier 1 is called Orientation. Okay, I don't get it. Alright, so shoot it. Anything open or change? Not that I can see. Everything's still the same. Everything's still the same. I know these are doors that open because I've seen them open in other people's videos, but this makes no sense to me. I don't understand. And this is what I'm talking about between the QA team and the devs. There is nothing here that says anything about a bonus or the vault. How do I know what it looks like? How would I know what the crystal looks like? It's telling me To activate the crystal, activate the reactive crystal at the vault. What vault? What crystal? What the heck does it look like? As a QA, I'd be like, okay, what is that? What am I looking for? Why doesn't it say it in game? How am I supposed to know what you're talking about? And the devs are supposed to tell me what happens. I've activated that thing and nothing is happening. So if I've activated it, nothing's happened at all. There's nothing anywhere else. I'm not completing it because something's not happening. Beyond confused. It's pulsing. That didn't do anything. Nothing changed in here. None of the doors open. But I don't get it. It's spitting out resources. But what the heck? Like it's dropping materials, but I'm not understanding what am I supposed to do? Do I have to break something maybe? Oh, those don't move. I've shot them, nothing happens. Shot the doors, nothing happens. Nothing happens. Okay. Okay. So I stood next to it and the pillars raised. Okay. Is there anything else? Am I missing something? Is there something in another room I'm supposed to be looking for? everything I can possibly think of to this thing. Nothing happened. Then lies the question, is the game broken? Why are so many of these creatures spawning so dang fast? I swear, if Wukong wasn't able to make a clone of himself, this would be so annoying. Says you need to complete all 3 isolations. See, that would be helpful to know before I wasted like dang near 40 minutes doing this crap. I wish they would just explain this stuff. Okay, well then I guess I'm out. Huh, it's actually giving me items that I can use to craft stuff. As long as I keep shooting. That's interesting. I wonder if that's on purpose. Because I've seen that spinal cord item needed to make something. I think it was a weapon part. I'm pretty much just killing stuff now just for resources. Alright, I'm out. Because this is pointless. And I think I already missed the cycle. I know you have to do them all in the same sun and moon cycle.
An interesting expedition, I trust. You did well, according to Lloyd. A reward is an order for your efforts. I do hope you'll go again. There is so much more to be found. Things hidden from a mundane gaze.
Yeah, the moon is out, so it got reset. I'm just done. Just done. This new open map is destroying the processing power of the video. Okay. I got a new mod. Interesting. Oh, look at that. A Warframe mod that gives you both health and armor. Killing an enemy with a heavy attack grants 10% evasion and immunity to status effects. That's an interesting. Why did you post it in the chat? I'm not going to be able to recover that. Fetch for beast. Slash and status. That one was slash and status also. This one's for melee. That one's for pistols. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, send it to Discord, because once I stop streaming, that link is going to automatically disappear. Actually, I have no way to access it even right now.
My son will no doubt complain to you. He thinks I was too strict with him. Perhaps I was.
Oh, okay, you can activate the bounties from here. Okay. I thought so. I was like, why do I have to go out into the open world to activate bounties? Alright. So the vault bounties I can do later. I really want to get these new mods since it looks like they give you dual stats. Oh, you can get lenses from here too? Okay. But yeah, I kind of want to farm for these new mods. They look pretty good. And I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of items you need to get from here. Whatever that Coasis blueprint is. So,
So be it. If that concludes our business, I shall bid you farewell.
yeah.
A visitor? Quite rare these days. We never receive visitors.
Do I have to construct these parts? Oh, you gotta do mining crap? Oh yeah, see, that spinal core section. I thought I had saw that before. Well, at least the tower was dropping items I need to make the mech. That's cool. Gotta do mining. I hate mining. It's so boring. This is what I hated about open world maps. Just, like, it always requires mining and fishing and all this other crap.
One time?
It's like, I'm not asking you to do all this extra stuff. Like, why does an action horror game have MMORPG elements built into it? I don't understand that. Made a new tab on it called Warframe. Okay, cool.
Are you interested in a business exchange? Perhaps another time then?
I wish I could just use platinum to buy my mech. I'd rather do that. This is the one time I'd be like, just let me pay real money for this crap so I don't have to go through all this stress for no fucking reason. But sadly I can't. Okay. Yeah, I'm still extremely stressed out, even though I know how to beat the mech now. I gotta beat with each tier. There's an additional mech. For tier 2, there's 2 mechs. For tier 3, there's 3 mechs. And right now, I do not have the patience to try to do that mess solo. Oh, I do not have the patience to try to do that solo. And I need to eat, because otherwise I'm going to get more angry than I already am, because I'm already hangry as it is. So I'm going to take a break. I'm going to stop streaming. I'm going to go eat something. And I'm going to get into a better mood. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get myself into a happier mood. I'm probably going to lay on this new couch that I just got, that's been behind me the whole time. And I am going to relax, eat some lunch, and give this another go. So, thank you guys for chatting with me. Thank you, Maki, for the raid. I appreciate it. Thank you, Reaper, for hanging out with me. And thank you, Rob, for coming in and chatting for a bit. I appreciate it. I wish I could stream longer than these 3 hours, but these 3 hours have been stressful. So, late.
A new quest is available in Codex.